to Learner's Planet, my dear children. Children, this is the quiz session about the green plant. So children, be ready to solve some interesting questions and answers. So we will start with the first activity of this quiz session about green plant, and that is fill in the blanks. So children, I'll read the sentence for you, and you have to guess the correct answer from the options given in the bracket. Alright children, so are you ready? Alright, so we'll start with the first one. Plants store the extra food as dash. So children, we studied about this in the lesson, that plants use some of their food for their daily activities, and they store the extra food in the roots, stems, leaves, fruits, and even sometimes in the flowers of the plant, right? So they store their extra food in which form? Is it in the form of sugar or in the form of starch? Yes children? Yes, very good. Plants store the extra food as starch, and they store the food in different parts of the plant, like roots, stems, leaves, fruits, and sometimes even in the flowers. Alright children, now the next one. The stomata help a plant to dash. Yes children, this is also very simple. Yes children, we studied about this. What is actually stomata? Yes children, you can answer this. Yes children, I'll give you a hint. We see millions of tiny holes on a leaf when we closely see it with the help of a hand lens or a magnifying lens, right? So these tiny holes which we see on the reverse side of a leaf is called stomata, right? So what is it important for? Yes children, does it help the plant to move or to breathe? Yes, these tiny holes on the leaf surface are known as stomata, and they help a plant to breathe. Alright children? So, plants breathe through these tiny holes known as stomata. Alright children, now the next one. The chain that exists in nature for obtaining food is called dash. Yes children, what it is called as? Just see the options. Is it called starch chain or the food chain? Yes children, the chain that exists in nature for obtaining food, which is also formed by the plant and the animals. So what it is called as? Yes, it is popularly called as food chain. Alright children, so is it clear to you? Alright, now the next one. The flat part of a leaf is called the dash. Yes children, what it is called as? If we look at a leaf very closely, we will see that it has a flat part. So what is this flat part called as? Is it a leaf blade or a side vein? Yes children? Yes, exactly. The flat part of a leaf is called the leaf blade. Alright children? Okay, now the next one. Leaves are known as the dash factories of a plant. Yes children, what are they called as? What type of factories are they known as? And why are they called dash factories of a plant? Yes children? Yes, very good. Leaves are known as the food factories of a plant. Why are they called as the food factories of the plant? Yes, because leaves of the plant help to prepare the food for all the other parts of a plant, right? And we also get food from the plants. So leaves are known as the food factories of a plant. Alright children, now the next one. Leaves absorb dash directly when it falls on them. So what do leaves absorb? Do they absorb sunlight or water when it falls directly on them? Yes children. Children, we studied about this in the lesson that water is absorbed by the roots and it is carried by the stem to the leaves. But sunlight is absorbed by the chlorophyll when it falls on the leaves. So what will be the answer? Yes, leaves absorb sunlight directly when it falls on them. Alright children, so in this way they are able to prepare their own food. Alright children, now the next one. The dash help in transportation of substances to and from the leaf. So what will be the answer children? Guess the answer from the given option. Is it the stomata or veins? What helps in the transportation of substances to and from the leaf? Yes, very good. The veins. Veins of the leaf are very much important for the transportation of substances, because stomata, which is present on the reverse side of the leaf, is helpful for breathing, right? It helps a plant to breathe, but veins helps the plant in the transportation of substances. Alright children, so is it clear to you? Alright, now the last one of this activity. The process by which plants make their own food is called dash. So what it is called as? Is this process called as photosynthesis or plant synthesis? Yes children, what will be the answer? Yes, very good. The process by which plants make their own food is called photosynthesis, right? So do you remember? Photo means light and synthesis means to put together. So when light is put together for the leaves, then the process by which leaves and the plants make their own food is called photosynthesis, right? So I hope you are clear with this activity. Now we will move on to the next very interesting activity of questions and answers. Alright children, so we'll start with the first activity. We'll start with the first question. So the first question is, identify the type of leaf. Yes children, you can see the picture, right? So this is the picture given to you. You have to identify the type of the leaf from the picture, right? So to which plant it belongs? What kind of leaves are these? Yes children, what will be the answer? It's very simple. Yes, it is the neem leaf. Very good. Alright, now the next one. Identify the type of leaf from the picture. Yes children, just see the picture and try to identify to which plant it belongs. What is this type of leaf? Yes. We studied about this in the lesson. It starts from the letter M. Yes, it is called as the maple leaf. Very good. Now the next one. Yes, see the picture and try to identify this type of leaf. Yes children, it's very useful in medicines also. It is a very herbal leaf. Yes children. Yes, it is a tulsi leaf. right? So we can also write it as tulsi leaf or leaves. Alright, now the next one, identify this type of leaf. What is it? Of which tree does this belongs to? Yes, it is the pine. These are the leaves of the pine tree. So we can write pine leaves. Alright children. Now the next one. Identify this type of leaf. Yes children, you can see how beautiful shape of this leaf is. Right. What will be the answer for this? Yes, it is eucalyptus. So these are eucalyptus leaves, right? Alright children. Now the next one. Yes. Try to see the picture and try to identify the type of leaf. Yes children, you can answer this. We learnt and studied in the chapter itself, in the lesson itself, right? This is the leaf of a banyan tree. So we can call it as banyan leaf, right? Alright, now next one. Identify this type of leaf. Yes children, what are these leaves? To which plant it belongs to? Yes, they are very beautiful and attractive, right? They are called as gulmohar leaves. Alright children. Now the next one. Identify the type of leaf. Yes children, we also use this in the food preparation for decoration. Yes children. And it is mostly found in the south. Yes, it is also found in the southern India. Yes, it is the banana leaf. Alright children. So I hope you are clear with this activity children. Now the next question is, identify the tiny pores in the given leaf and name it. Yes children, these are the tiny pores which are present on the reverse side of the leaf, and it helps a plant to breathe. So what are they called as? These tiny pores are called as? Yes children, it starts from the letter S. What will be the answer? Yes children, try to identify the tiny pores in the leaf. They are called as, yes, stomata. They are present on the reverse side of a leaf. Alright. Now, next question is, label the given parts of a leaf. Yes children, we studied about the parts of a leaf, right? If we look at the leaf closely, we see a flat part and we also see some veins which are helpful for the transportation of substances like water, minerals and other types of food, right? So first we will label this. What is this? Yes children, the arrow is given over here. We have to just identify. Yes children, what will be the answer? Yes, very good. They are the side veins, right? So always remember that these are the side veins. You can see here, right? Then the second one. What is this middle line? You can see the middle line, right? Very clearly. What is this called as? It is also very helpful for the transportation of substances to and from the leaf. To and for the leaf, right? So what it is called as? It is also a type of vein, but we call it as main vein, right? Because it is present in the center of the leaf, right? So the veins are helpful in transportation of substances like water, minerals and prepared food to and from the leaf. Now the last part, identify the part of the leaf. Yes children, what is this called as? The flat part of a leaf is called as? Yes, very good. It is called a leaf blade. Alright children. So how many parts of a leaf are there? They are side veins, main vein and leaf blade. Very good. Alright children, so I hope you are clear with this activity. Now we will move on to the next activity, that is give one word for the following. So children, I'll read the sentence for you and you have to guess the answer in just one word. Alright, so we'll start with this. The first one is the plants that have chlorophyll in their leaves. What are they called as? Yes, the plants that have chlorophyll in their leaves are called green plants. Very good. Now the next one, a chain that shows how living beings obtain food. Right? So this is a very popular chain which is formed by plants and animals. Right? And all the living beings on the earth are able to obtain food through this chain. So what is this chain called as? Yes children? Yes. The chain is known as food chain. Alright children? So, is it simple or not? Yes. Alright children. So we will now move on to the next one. The process by which green plants prepare their own food. Yes children, we discussed about it just now. The same question we discussed. What is this process called as, by which the green plants prepare their own food? Yes children, they prepare their own food with the help of sunlight. Yes, it is called as photosynthesis. Right? Try to remember the spelling. Alright? Do not make mistake while writing. Alright children? So remember the spelling and so the process by which green plants prepare their own food is called photosynthesis. Alright children? Now next one. Animals breathe in this gas released by the plants. So what type or which type of gas do animals breathe in which is released by the green plants? Yes children, what will be the answer? It's very simple. Animals breathe in which type of gas? Yes children, I'll give you a hint. We human beings also breathe in the same gas, and animals also breathe in the same gas. So what is that gas called as? Yes, it is the oxygen gas. O-X-Y-G-E-N, oxygen gas. Alright, now the next one. Plants get most of this gas from animals who breathe it out. So children, we human beings and other animals also breathe out the same gas, and that gas is very much useful for the plants. So what is the name of that gas? Yes, it is the carbon dioxide. C-A-R-B-O-N-D-I-O-X-I-D-E, carbon dioxide. Alright children, so always remember the name of this gas which is utilized by plants and given out by animals and human beings. Alright children, now the next one. Majority of plants are of this color. Yes children, what is the color of the plant? Majority of plants are of the same color, right? And that color is, yes, it is the green color, right? So the plants that have chlorophyll are green in color and they are called as green plants. Rest of the plants are non-green plants. Alright children, so now we will move on to the next activity, that is mark a tick or cross. So I'll read the sentence for you and you have to guess whether the given statement or the sentence is correct or incorrect. So we will mark a tick for the correct statement and cross for the incorrect statement. Right? So let's start. Leaves take in carbon dioxide. So is it true or is it false? Leaves take in carbon dioxide or not? Yes, children? We studied about the structure of leaf and also we studied about the leaves, that how do leaves make food. Yes, children? They take in some gas through the stomata and the stomata is present on the surface of the leaves, and after that they are able to prepare their own food. So they give out oxygen and take in carbon dioxide. So this is the correct statement. So we will mark a tick. Alright, children. Now the next one. Animals do not depend on plants. Yes, children, we studied about the food chain. How does the food chain forms? Yes, it forms by the plants and animals. Right? So that food chain says or explains us that animals depend upon the plants and we human beings depend upon plants and animals both. So this is the incorrect statement. Animals depend on plants. Alright. Now the next one. Water is absorbed by the roots. So is this the correct statement? Yes, children. We studied about this. That water is absorbed by the roots and they are carried by the stem to the leaves. Alright, and this way the transportation of water takes place in a plant. So this is the correct statement. Now the next one. Leaves have many tiny holes. Yes, children, there are tiny holes which help the plant to breathe and they are called as stomata. So this is the correct statement. Alright, children, now the next one. Plants store extra food as a starch. Yes, children, we solved the same question, the very first question of this quiz session. Plants store extra food as starch. Is this the correct one? Yes, this is the correct one. Plants store food, extra food as starch in their parts. For example, in roots, stems, leaves and even in flowers. Right? Now the next one. Plants cannot make their own food. Is this the correct statement? Can plants make their own food or not? Yes, children. This is the wrong statement. Because plants can make their own food, but animals and human beings cannot make their own food, and that is why they are dependent upon the other plants. So plants can make their own food. Now the next one. Photosynthesis can take place in a dark room. Is this the correct one? Can photosynthesis take place in a dark room? Yes, children, the photosynthesis, what is this term meant by? This term means light and the synthesis means to put together, right? So we put together all the things and because of light only the plants are able to make their own food. So can photosynthesis take place in a dark room? No, it cannot take place in a dark room because it needs sunlight. Alright, children. Now the next one. Plants utilize the oxygen given out by animals. Yes, children, is this the correct one? Do plants utilize the oxygen given out by animals? Do animals give out oxygen? Yes. and the plants utilize this oxygen gas which is given out by animals and the human beings. So this is the correct statement. Now the last one. Plants and animals are interdependent. So is this the correct statement? Are plants and animals interdependent? Interdependent means they are dependent on each other internally. Yes children, we studied about the food chain, and that chain explains that plants and animals are dependent on each other, right? So this is the correct statement. We can say that plants and animals are also interdependent. Alright children, so I hope you are clear with this activity, and I hope that you enjoyed this session, quiz session about the green plants. So children, we will meet in the next session. Till then, keep learning, keep thinking, keep enjoying. Thank you children.